I realized something was wrong the second my mother's fork froze midway to her lips. Her gaze darted to my father, then my sister, and finally landed on me. A wordless signal: don't notice, don't listen, stay ignorant. But I did notice. And I heard every syllable. It was Christmas dinner. Cinnamon candles glowing, manufactured joy hanging thick in the air. And right there, wedged between an overcooked ham and the last polite smile I could muster, my parents quietly plotted to move my sister and her family into my condo, my $300,000 condo, rent-free. They spoke about it as casually as if they were rearranging furniture, not rewriting my entire life. I kept eating. Slow. Controlled. Inside, something cold locked into place. People imagine betrayal storms in loudly. Mine didn't. It started months earlier, small remarks my parents tossed out like breadcrumbs. You barely use that place. Your sister needs help. A good son supports his family. Back then I assumed it was guilt-tripping. Now I understand, it was conditioning. I remember when my parents used to boast about me. First to buy a home, first to move out, first to stand on my own. I was their trophy. But trophies become tools, and tools get used. The shift was subtle but unmistakable. My accomplishments stopped being something they celebrated. They became something they felt entitled to. The final confirmation came straight from my sister's mouth, careless, smug. When we move in, I'm repainting the kitchen. That green is hideous. Not if. When. That's when it clicked. They'd made decisions for me. They were already redesigning a home that wasn't theirs. I didn't ask anything. I didn't argue. I didn't even bring it up. Not out of fear, out of preparation. If they wanted to treat me like a resource, I'd start treating them like a problem. The mindset shift came quietly. A few nights after Christmas, I sat alone in the condo, lights off, listening to the city hum below. The place looked calm, beautiful, undeniably mine. And that's when the plan surfaced. Not revenge, correction. I pulled up my mortgage details, looked at my equity, checked market values. I ran numbers with a calmness I hadn't felt in months. The plan was simple. Surgical. Step 1, list the condo. Step 2, keep quiet. Step 3, smile while they packed for a move that would never happen. I hid the realtor appointment behind a supposed dentist visit. I let my sister parade through IKEA picking out furniture for a home she'd never occupy. I listened to my parents sigh dramatically about packing schedules. I even bought pizza on moving night. Each moment sharpened my resolve. The sale went through faster than I expected. Full asking price. Cash. Signing the contract felt like breathing again. The buyers wanted immediate possession. Perfect. I forwarded my mail, cleared out my things, wiped down the counters. When I shut the door for the final time, it didn't feel like losing something. It felt like reclaiming myself. The confrontation wasn't explosive. It didn't need to be. My parents pulled up the next afternoon, minivan packed, my sister's kids buzzing, all of them riding the smug thrill of benefiting from someone else's effort. My mother tried her key. It didn't work. She frowned, tried again. My father knocked on what was now a stranger's door. Someone else answered. I stood at the bottom of the stairs, hands in my pockets, watching realization crack across their faces. My sister spoke first, her voice splintering. What? What is this? I kept my voice level. I sold it. 4 words. Clean. Sharp. Final. My father flushed. My mother stared at me like I'd shattered the natural order of her universe. You can't do that, she whispered, venom soft. I already did. No screaming. No insults. Just disbelief. Honestly, it was more satisfying. I walked away before shock shifted into begging. By the time I got home, my phone was flooded, missed calls, 98 texts, paragraphs dripping with guilt, rage, entitlement, desperation. I put the phone face down. Made dinner. Opened a bottle of wine. Peace tastes different when you've fought for it. Here's what I learned. Family can betray you as quietly as anyone else. But the justice hits harder when delivered without a single raised voice. I didn't disappear out of spite. I stepped away because their version of family required me to erase myself. Selling the condo wasn't revenge. It was taking back what was mine. And it felt damn good.